video footage of me looking
go,
terrified.
Go.
Welcome to the very first Poetry Slam in our new space here at Studio Central for June. June Poetry Slam. Round of snaps. You can hear the echo in the space. I love it. We love Poetry Slam. We also love our Studio Central community and are so thrilled that we are now open in this new space that we have. New background, same poem, poets. We're gonna have a great time. First on up is Robert St. Germain. Come on up.
This one first is based on the Joker. Ready to go? Cool, yes, it's based on the Joker. This is called a laugh. So I go a laugh. His words are so precise, like a surgeon with the knife. His joke cuts to the bone and makes the spirit grow. Black eye shadow and red upon his lips, the blood of past victims upon his fingertips. His laugh is so evil, like something from hell. And what is his goal, no one can tell. He will attack with the weapon that is his mind, and his intent is nothing but unkind. He is a king in his psychopath ways, and the scars that he leaves will never fade. He is the clown prince of crime. Whatever you do, don't let him into your mind. This was called Don't We All. Okay, don't we all? We all go through ups and downs in life, and sometimes it's a journey to hell and back. We all have our issues, and no one is completely sane. It's all just levels. There might exist in shades of gray. There's no such thing as normal, for everyone is different. If everyone was the same, the world would be a boring place. We all have our funny ways and our weird thoughts, but just because you're screwed up doesn't make you a bad person. You may have problems, but don't we all? Okay, this was called, this is about war. This is called a Tear in the Street. The missiles are falling from the sky, people scream and people die. Children burn and mothers fall, down the rulers, down the mall. They place chess with people's lives. They severed husbands from their wives. Tanks roar on past, run away so very fast. Madmen play their stupid games. Fuck them all, they're all insane. People fight for religion and land, and there must bury our heads in the sand. Since the dawn of man, there's always been war. What the hell do we do it for? When we learn to get along, when will all this shit be gone? This is called Stand By and Watch. How can you stand by and watch as people are being abused? And how can you ignore the cries of the used? Can you see the pain in their eyes? We can all see through your thin disguise. Look them in the eye and show them some love. Don't lie to them and then promise heaven above. We're not looking for a pat on the back. We just want you to face the facts. We're the ones that were left behind. We're the victims of a world that is too unkind. You say that we all swim in rivers of gold, but all your words are untrue and old. You turn your back when we all needed you the most, when you have us living like ghosts. We are ancient history to you and your kind. Is there any peace for us to find? Those that enforce the rules, people treat people like shit. Remember the cruelty ever quit. Policies are made without our consent. Why is the system so hell-bent? They pull the wool over our eyes. When will we wake up and realize? What's up? This was about death. This is called The Kiss. Here it goes. The Kiss. Lady Death leads in for a kiss. It may hunt fears or it may cause bliss. For some her kiss is a relief, while others want to live for many years and weeks. To some she is beautiful, to some she is a curse, and sometimes finding her makes life worse. When she lets in her long black hair, she can take away all of your despair. Her bosom glows in the pale moonlight, but don't let her give you a fright. She's only there to give you peace, and soon you will know her sweet relief. Yeah, one more to go here. This one's called Waves. Okay, waves. Waves of depression and madness go out and then come back in. And in my mind, I can feel a fire burn. Like a thief in the night, insanity steals my peace. When will reason give me release? I fight a monster that gets stronger, only gets stronger. How can I stay sane any longer? A tidal wave pulls me under. The power is such a thing of wonder. Is there a method to my madness? Others are only pain and sadness. The rocks below will scrape my skin, and life crushes joy before it begins. If I make it to the shore, will I be free? Is there any pride left in me? So there you go.
Next on up for our poetry kiss of a slam, we have James Adamson. Come on up. Read us your words.
All my poems are the glory of God and to go with love. And I got 3 poems here today. This one's called Never Broken. Easier are things to break. They wrestle us to the ground. We leave paths and dead leaves, ice forms where we walk. Things won't grow where we walk. Ants break open the ground where we help it first. The planet is dying, but we have so many cures. Mankind shaking hands, everyone matters. Forests grow where we help them to grow. Even the Sahara can grow. It takes a slight to hurt a person, then that's how eyes open. Seeing the universe might matter isn't a cage. No direction isn't freedom. It's a place of landmarks and places to go. If just one thing matters, everything does. While the wild feeds on creation, convincing us it is the one who cares. The clouds stretch across the sky, a patchwork that lets the sun through. We could be losing the battle. We fall to rise, and weakness waits in ambush. A huge jewel is protected, and mercy is an artificial slip of paper. If only we didn't care about our hearts, snapped and cracked and injured, to hopefully love through all the pain, so the angry might see us. A ruby catching light like a white diamond beyond all we can perceive. A life like ours with deep days and years would have a family with greater rainbows and auras and auroras, the sky throbbing with power anywhere, anytime. You grasp at your chest, a darkness descends, lost in a pocket of fading flesh, not knowing how deep or even how it exists. Time beats life into your heart. You see flowers make up a garden, butterflies make up creation, small animals, pullets, and fabric. The beach talks into a moment with your brother. Paradise tickles at the wavelets. The future is held as if in a stretched out palm. You don't hide what must be going forth. While there is some insistence, you must go the long way around. You feel the weight of wings in your back, yet they aren't there. Work is education, while education suddenly mixes in with entertainment. There is a civilization in my air. I stroke my head like they're at war. Frail or fragile, the demographic ages. Embarrassment of my obviousness. Ages gone by and I can't believe it strikes. So I accept I am at her mercy. Except only with God can that be true. I have danced in the purple rain, but now I live to change my world. And beauty is forgiveness that turns the rain into a hopeful dance. So many things changed now, I have admitted some of my mistakes. Everything is everything, but everything can't be broken. Standing alone in the rain, I stretch out my hand to her in the sun, hoping the garden won't mind the flowers. Seeing new again that butterflies are out of reach. If they fly in the many thousands, sure the journey. First one. And this one's called Fish Leaping. It's an Easter poem. A rare fish leaps. How many see another world and are humbled by it, inspired and set free? And how many see and turn away? Where to see is the knowledge of a truth that means all we have to achieve is contrition. A moment of playfulness changes your life, a moment of love that is enough. enough to turn all the pain into something worthwhile. Truth only happens once, yet it is an eternal comfort. You look down at your skin full of scales. You can barely breathe. Your fins fumble with the pen. Well, what's true is that you have a soul. There is no reason you wouldn't hold on to that. There it is, her on a movie screen. The world confirms the truth. There is no way she is a confabulation of your self-righteousness. Her beauty, her familiarity, some kind of depth finds you breathing. Your heart is beating. Substance gives you another reason to hold on to her. It doesn't matter how deep you've been, how dark and straight out of light your life has known. The sun is suddenly there. It was a sunny day. The most fleeting moment permeates your existence. Friends come and go like the years. The gills flap into ugliness. All the many reasons you're not worthy become irrelevant. All you want is to know she's happy. If your absence is part of that, that's what you offer. The chance, no matter how small, is all that matters, like heaven itself. You swim in a muddy river. The light only goes a foot down. There's no mirrors to see your monstrosity. There's merely a chance you saw the light. You didn't know fish could laugh, tell poems, dance, even be happy. You worried at a time that your heart wasn't even beating. Now all it takes is to think of her. The daily course means people see you now. They want you on the dock. They say they don't care, yelling into your face. Who knows what they saw? Is it possible you smiled? With some kind of disgust, and they kicked you back into the murky life you know. As your power to pull canoes becomes greater, the more so people entrench themselves. They don't care as many times as they can, but a higher power is greater than aggressive apathy, and it's higher than all things, like substance itself, a slight vision that became all things, all hope and even her. A shaft of light shining from a pit, a tree blocks the way. It seems to sway in the wind, yet no one watches. There is no one attacking my ego. It is a huge tree and the path is narrow, and I know what I search for, that life is a show. When I'm alone is what's behind it. I have many friends. I figure out how to tell jokes and who to talk to. There's no reason I would ever stop watching pro wrestling. My self-image is secure. I made it to the shaft of light. I just had to step off the path. If mirrors are parallel, one behind and one in front, you can tell your image goes on forever, but you can't see it. That's the same as seeing where the light comes from. I can see it goes beyond my ability to see, but I can't see how far. Someone said today that I'm not as intelligent as they thought, but my show only goes so far. It's insane to expect more. I knew him for a few months. Why would I care what he thinks? Boy bands are great. NSYNC is cool. Jason Timberlake is successful. Maybe he has a problem with that. I don't really care. There are tons of things you can't see no matter how hard you look. I can't follow the opinion of people. I have to choose who to listen to, so everyone must. We can't all agree, except when I hate a person I'm supposed to be warned if I identify in that. Maybe I hate that guy who's disappointed in me. I don't really know. Maybe we're friends. Maybe I'll ask him if he's seen the shaft of light. If he doesn't know about it, that might explain things. Maybe we just don't connect and we have different interests. And maybe he knows about it and he's bored. Either way, none of it really matters. So far as I can tell, that's the issue. Life is about blowing things off in a shaft of light. I mean, I could be bored too, but it would be stupid to tell him I had to figure out to step off the path. And it must be too thick a tree to sway in the wind. I don't know what happened there, so maybe I should ask someone. Life is like that. The show is something always maybe I haven't anticipated, except laughing at myself is important. And the show goes way beyond the grab bag of choices. at any moment. It's what you put into it and how you prepare.
Thank you for that. Our last poet today to share their work is the lovely Brittany, and their work will be read by James. Give Brittany a round of applause.
This is by Brittany Fox, if you want to turn the camera on her a little bit. I'll just go right into it. I am the forbidden cross. I am the might fully embedded wars. I soar through the frosty, fragmented foss into the magnified, incredible sauce. I am the redundant truth. I am the devil enthused. I am the incredible muse. I am the incarnated goose. I am the breakage of deputies. I am the crazer in jeopardy. I am amongst the forbidden entities. I am the encased love of perpetuity.
No, thanks for joining our Poetry Slam. We'll see you next week. I mean next month.